everyone and welcome to this video. It's Femi here, and does my voice sound a little different? Your girl is the latest 500 level law student in town. Yeah, anyway guys, I'm already sweating. Alright, so let's talk about my hair, right? My hair is 3 weeks old. Yeah, I made this hair for exam because I did not want to be bothering myself to pack my hair every day. You know, exam season where I feel like every second cannot be wasted. In this video, I was initially going to talk about my school year, but then I'm like, girl, you're still the same boring chick. Like, it's not like I did anything crazy or anything different. I mean, I did some things different, but like, talking about myself is boring because I'm boring. Anyway, so I decided I was going to talk about some 7 things that every penultimate student should know. Because law is a... Why is this one staying like this? Because law is a 5-year course. Year 4 is our penultimate year. And for people whose courses are 4 years, year 3 is your penultimate year. And if your course is 6 years, 5 years. I am here today to lecture you, so you can call me Auntie Femi today. It's allowed. I'm also going to be losing my hair. Good? So without further I was going to say without further ado, which YouTuber says that thing? Ken and Diara, I really love them. Anyway, first of all, please click the like button, please subscribe, please turn post notification, because this is about to be interesting. I know I just said I lead a boring life, but like, it doesn't mean what I'm talking about will be interesting. Anyway, without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Once again, and I'm going to start with 7 things that every penultimate student should know. Now, it's vital for every student, whatever year you are, but if you're in your penultimate year, is even more important. I've learned this, and you should know this. Okay, you should know this. And something I've noticed as a trend, regardless of whatever school, but more with University of Lagos, because that's where I am. A lot of us have that notion that, well, at the end of the day, even if I read, they're still going to give me whatever grade they want to give me. Fine, there are courses that these things happen and we just think about all the times we've devoted into reading, and it's painful. But if there's any time to just say you want to ditch the mentality of reading to pass, penultimate year is not the time to do that. School is still very much important. Final year period has so many activities. You're doing your final year week, you're doing your project to use the time that because it's your final year in school, you want to like go every and anywhere. So like your penultimate year is really the time to focus. Like as much as you want to say, oh, year 5 is there, I'll make sure I get all A's. Honey, you're complaining that your year 4 is hard. Do you know what is in year 5? It gets harder. So school is still very much important, and you should always keep that in mind. So since I want to try and achieve a braid out even after 3 weeks, I made sure that my hair is dry. So for like a week, so I know I went overboard, but for like a week, I did not put any leave-in conditioner in my hair. So here we are in a week of not moisturized hair. So basically, I use my fingers to find the right hole. That does not sound right. Anyway, I have a dirty mind if you did not realize already. See those curls, baby? That's what we're talking about. Did you see me? No, you didn't. Number 2 is that you should connect with everyone around you. This can be your roommates, can be your classmates. Now isn't the time to be fighting with your roommates. Whatever place you're staying, sorry, if you're not staying with your parents, you're definitely going to stay with someone, maybe other students like you. Now is the time to actually talk to them. It's not just about your, hey, what's up, what's good, how you doing? And just those conversations that just happen and never have any, validity to, English. Any validity to them. Talk to them, get to know them, know if you share particular interests, connect with each other, network, introduce each other to persons you know, let them know about whatever you're interested in, listen to them. And the thing about listening is when you listen to people have tendency to want to listen to you, though it doesn't really work that way, but you know where you're heading towards. Listen to them. If they have anything to offer you, start from there. Like, don't fight with people. Like, there's some fights that literally happen that Guy, you are getting out of school. Now is not the time to like engage in such. You should know the things that are worth your time and things that are not worth your time. So, number 3, whatever you like, begin to take it serious. A lot of us never really know what we want to do. I am one of those lots. And I'm a kind of person that if you ask me what I want to do in 10 years, I'll just say that, well, I'm doing what I'm doing right now and I'm taking it a day at a time, and excuse me, leave me alone. I can't have everything figured out. Whatever you have passion for, begin to develop it. Take it serious. Is it watching football? Is it commenting about football? Use your social media platforms, and you should be consistent at whatever it is. Don't just say, oh, I enjoy sleeping. Please, now is not the time to be sleeping, okay? This is the time to actually be taking charge of your future. Number 4, never shy away from marketing yourself. You are your brand. Following from number 3, this is what you enjoy doing. You enjoy talking about football. When you're talking about football, or when you're talking about whatever it is you're talking about, let people know, oh wow, I actually have this page. Like, open it for them, like let them see. See, I know that it is not easy. I know, because I also do my own thing. So I know it's not easy to actually tell people that this is what you do. Sometimes you fear that they may look down on you, because it happens. People will look down on you. People will just feel like, well, you don't know what you're saying. You don't know what you're doing. Even with that, always encourage yourself. Always push yourself. Always know that there's room for development. But where you are is still enough. Don't just say, oh, it's something low-key, so I don't want to tell people. I want people to know when I'm like at 100K, 1 million, whatever. No, let people know. Now, first of all, I'm not saying you should put this in people's face. Not like when you meet someone, hi, my name is Femi and I do football commentary. You can check me on Instagram at whatever. If your opportunity does not call for it, then honey, like, stay back, because you also want people to be impressed with you. Also, as I said, you are your brand. The way you carry yourself is also important, because it will help people make the decision whether to actually try you out or whether not to. Okay guys, I'm finally done with, well, except this one. So this is how my hair is looking at the moment. Frizzy and everything, but you already know the hair was like 3 weeks, so I'm not pained. I'm just going to try to do some kind of unraveling if that does not even worsen it. But like, just to give it more volume, I'm going to unravel it. And I'm going to do that while we finish the last 3 things. Number 5 is that you should go places. Go places. Don't just hold yourself in the whole school, hostel, church life, or school, hostel, mosque, or school, hostel, whatever. You should not just be like, you don't just box yourself in. Allow yourself to go places. Now, something I've heard a lot of people say, which I believe is wrong, is that, oh, you have to go out. How will you say you're in school and you don't go to clubs and you don't go to bars? You don't have to go to bars. To an extent, you know what you want to do. To an extent, you know what you're interested in. And if going to a club or to a bar is not going to further that, then you don't need to go to a bar or a club. So if you're like a DJ, you are into hype thingies. Now, you know that going to a club will actually get you linked with those kind of people, and you will meet people that need such services. Go to a club. But if, for example, what you're interested in is like makeup, do your makeup. As I already said, publicize yourself on your social media. If you're going out, do your makeup yourself. People will see you. Ah, babe, your makeup is fire. Why did you do it? I did it myself. You know, you don't have to go to the club. You don't have to go to the bar. If you want to go to clubs, go to bars, if it's not for the furtherance of something you enjoy, if it's not because you just want to have fun, if personally you don't enjoy that scenario, don't just say you have to go there, because people make you feel like if you don't go there, how will you say you've never been to Iran? You're in University of Lagos. Wow, honey, you don't need to do what you don't want to do. But where you need to put yourself in certain situations to further your business, to further your growth in your business, then you should do those. So number 6, begin your leap towards independence. Give me a second. I'm sweating. I need to put on my phone. My hair is flying.
It's KGB.
Now, if you're in your penultimate year, you're most likely going to be you're going to be above 18. I know some people are actually 18, some people are more than 18. But I think the least age you can be is 18. Now, you should begin your leap towards independence. I know that the kind of life we lead in Nigeria doesn't really, it's not, I don't want to use the word allow, but the situation is such that it's the norm to still be heavily dependent on your parents, to still not necessarily think of anything you can do to let yourself be useful to get money, and it's still very much about, oh well, my parents are still going to sponsor. We're still very much dependent on our parents. Don't look down on any hustle, right? The university scene, I don't want to say the university scene, because I think this really depends on the kind of circle you move with. Now, if you move with a particular circle that does not appreciate small beginnings, you may not be able to flourish with your small beginning. Understand that whatever you're starting here, if it's going to get big, it's not going to get big that very day you're starting. It's little by little, step by step, and the only way we can get there is through discipline, consistency, fervency, hard work. Basically, that's how we can get it. And I'm saying it because this is about me and you, baby. I've not figured all these things out, but these are things that I've kind of realized that need to be in place. I am still working towards it. I'm still working towards like not procrastinating so much, and it's not easy, but you got to do what you got to do, okay? For me and you who also use services of other people, do not look down on anyone's also. I don't care if a student is barbing hair. I really get floundered and taken aback when I see people who dismiss certain jobs. For example, you are selling food in hostel, you are frying meat, never look down on anyone's hustle. That's just basically the gist. Let me not talk too much. I know I'm already talking too much. Number 7, the final one. If you're still here, that means you must be liking something. Maybe it's my smile, or maybe it's my hair, even if it's not in its best day right now. But whatever it is you're liking, I mean, you can as well just subscribe, because the content is going to be getting better and better. So just subscribe and, get comfortable. Me and you, we're in this together, okay? Number 7 is to be true to yourself. What am I dancing? Know why you believe what you believe. Now, something about the university environment is that it's an environment where we develop ourselves, we build ourselves. The way we were trained to be at home is not exactly how we now become in school. And I see some people saying, oh, that's fake, that's fake, that's fake. Now, I don't subscribe to that mode of thinking, because I'm like, a lot of us, especially in Nigeria, we are molded at home. It's normal, like your background practically molds you. The university is, for most of us, is the first time we're actually allowed to make our decisions, learn that this is why we do what we do. You go to church. I'm using church because church is like the matter that has a lot of contention. Now, you go to church because you're told to go to church. But it is until you're actually in university that you can actually take a step back, think about your convictions. Know that, okay, this is why you believe what you believe. Not because this is what you're told to believe. So if anyone comes to meet you, why do you do this? Why don't you do this? You can tell them that, okay, this is why I do what I do. It's not just a matter of, well, in my church we don't do this. It is in the university we build these things, and we should be allowed to. So if someone, while they were at home, used to do certain things, and they're in school and they don't do them, nothing is making them fake. If they are finding their footstep and this is the path in life they want to take, you should not then say they are being fake simply because they are choosing not to follow their parents' paths. But that's just a whole topic that I can spend a whole day talking about. Spend a whole day. Oh Lord, I need English lessons. I hope you guys had a very fun time with me. I did have a fun time talking about this, and I'm loving my hair. I think I'm going to take a couple of pictures before I, get it all and have it washed. See, look. See, dirt have already come. I will be posting all the pictures I take on Instagram, so you can go ahead and check it out. Oh my god, I feel like making a video like with my hair curly like this, because it would never be like this unless I do some kind of twist out. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please click the like button, please subscribe, and please turn on your post notifications, and I'm going to see you in the next video.